Okay, welcome back. So we're back to the third problem, and it says, again, we're doing allegations. It says how many grams of 1% drug X must be added to 200 grams of pure drug X powder to make a 4% ointment. So yes to the first question. Do I have two strengths of the same thing and I'm being asked to make a third? Yes to the second question. Does that third amount numerically lie between the other two? And the third question is a no. The third question says, do I know what my final amount is? And we do not know. We do not know. It just says to make a 4% ointment. It does not tell you how much. Okay? So at this point, we are going to set up our allegation. We know that pure drug X powder, that's code language for 100%. So the pure drug X powder is my highest strength, right? Excuse me. My lowest strength is 1%. Okay? And the strength that I'm going to end up with, or the strength I need to find, strength I need to make, is 4%. Let me take a sip of water. Okay, clear my throat up a little bit. Okay, so the difference between 1 and 4 is 3. The difference between 100 and 4 is 96. Now, I don't know what my total amount is, so I'm not going to total it here. What I am going to do is I'm going to say that my 200 grams is my pure drug X powder, as stated here. We know that's 100%, so it has to go here. 200 grams, right? So that makes the 1% my unknown. So I'm going to say 3 parts over 96 parts equals 200 grams over X. At this point, I do my multiplication. I say 3X equals 200 times 96, right? And so I used like to do this as a shortcut. Okay, now I could cancel the 3 and the 96, but I'm not going to do that right now. 200, I don't think that it's going to help me, times 96. I mean, I still have to do the same amount of keystrokes, basically. Divided by 3 equals 6,400. So X equals 6,400 grams. And this is of my 1%. Okay? So I'm going back to the question. How many grams of 1% drug X must be added to 200 grams of pure drug X powder to make a 4% ointment? And I say, have I answered the question? Well, I have 6,400 grams of 1% drug X. So yes, I have answered the question. So I put a box around it and I'm done. So hopefully you have learned something about allegations. I'm going to do more of these problems in the coming weeks. I'm not going to say that my next video is going to be an allegation problem, but we will revisit this again. Okay, because sometimes when you learn something and you think you know it, and you go to something else and you go back to that thing that you think you know, and then you're confused, that means you don't really know it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of breathing room, let that marinate on you, and you can always watch these videos again if you get stuck. But that is it. If you like the programming on this channel, then I would ask that you give me a like and subscribe to the channel. I would ask that you tell others about the channel, especially those that are struggling with the math that's necessary to know to pass the PTCB or the accept exams. Or maybe you are a person that is studying something in medicine and you need to understand how to do these types of calculations. Or maybe it's just something that interests you. Anyway, I would like it if you tell others about this channel. And with that, I'm out. God bless.